In the last thing, we have discussed about noun-pronoun agreement. Now let us see some more things. Task 5, what they have given here. Spot and correct the errors in these sentences. The movie were a good watch, though at times the scenes was a bit dragging. So, the movie is singular. Were is plural. So, what we have to write? The movie was a good watch, though at times the scenes plural, was is singular. But we have kept scenes was, so it's wrong. The sentence should be, the movie was a good watch, though at times the scenes were a bit dragging. Coming to the second, B1. Coal are so cheap that trying to generate electricity without it would be economic suicide, especially for developing countries. So coal is, here we have taken this coal in the singular sense. In this context, we have taken coal in singular sense. But what is the verb we have given? Are, which is a plural. So it is wrong. Coal is so cheap that trying to generate electricity without it would be economic suicide, especially for developing countries. And coming to the other one, a dragonfly keeps itself airborne by creating whirlwinds and vortices in the air. A dragonfly is third person. So what we have to keep? A dragonfly keeps itself airborne by creating whirlwinds and vortices in the air. It shows that in these sentences there are errors in subject plus verb agreement. Now let us see that. Answer these questions. Did these errors have anything in common? Yes. How did you correct them? Through the form of subject plus verb agreement. While working on the 3 sentences under task 5, you must have noticed that the verb in a sentence has to agree with the subject, both in terms of number and person. This is called subject-verb agreement. In sentence A, the subject is singular, movie, and hence it takes a singular verb was, once, challenge. So these are subject-verb agreements. One challenge you might face in making your verbs agree with their subjects is that at times it becomes difficult to decide whether a subject is singular or plural. Here are some typical scenarios. Scenario means situations or conditions or context in which you might face such a challenge and the possible solution. So subject to verb should agree with each other. If the subject is singular, verb should be singular. If the subject is plural, verb should be plural. If the subject is, gender-wise, subject and verb should be singular. Subject and verb should agree with each other. So you should be very careful when you are writing subject or speaking or writing subject verb agreement. Here there are some challenges. There are some difficulties which you feel difficult in finding out whether the subject is singular or plural. Such sort of scenarios we are going to see now. Let us see them now. The noun has the same singular and plural forms. For some nouns, they have same singular as well as plural forms. Let us see. For example, sheep, deer, species. All these have singular as well as plural forms of the same examples. The restless sheep were herded into the pen. Pen means here the place where sheep live. We call it as pen. So, sheep, restless sheep. Here we are talking situation wise, context wise. We are talking about plural, restless sheep. We can't put sheeps, but 99% students commit mistake writing sheep, sheeps. No, sheep means plural is also sheep, singular is also sheep. So you should read the sentence thoroughly and you have to read the context and find out whether it is a singular or plural verb for these sort of nouns. So in the first sentence, the restless sheep were herded into the pen. Pen means not writing pen. Pen is the place where sheep live. So it is a plural verb here. In the second sentence, This sheep was lost. Here we are talking about this sheep. Sheep here we are talking about singular. So these sort of nouns can be understood thoroughly based on the reading on the context. Next one. Some nouns appear to be plural but are used in the singular sense. So first one, those have singular as well as plural same. And the second scenario, some nouns appear to be plural but are used in the singular sense. So what are those? Like politics, mathematics, all these are appear to be plural. These are all, we consider it as plural, but they have to be used in the singular context. This is very important because students use them for the names of their subjects. Mathematics is a compulsory subject till class 10. So it should be used as singular verb. Mathematics is a compulsory subject. You should not think it as a plural, and you should not write mathematics are a compulsory subject. Second one, politics is not everyone's cup of tea. Politics, it should also be considered as a singular one. Politics are not. You should not say are. You should say politics is not. Use always a singular verb. Some nouns appear to be plural but can be used in the plural as well as the singular sense. So some nouns, they appear to be plural but they can be used in singular as well as plural sense. What are those? Like jeans, scissors. This pair of jeans belongs to me. This pair of jeans belongs to me. Second one, those jeans are too tight for me. Plural verb. Say in the first sense we have used it as singular verb, and in the second sense we are using it as plural verb. And use the context to check whether the noun has been used in the singular or as a plural sense. So when you are writing these sort of subject-verb agreement, you should be very careful with these sort of nouns. And even students use a scissor. Many people use a scissor, but it's not. It's wrong. You should use it as scissors. There appears to be scissors. So the word you should use it as scissors, but not scissor. That is one point which you should remember. And one more. Compound subjects means two subjects connected by and. We call them as compound subjects. Examples like Mickey and Donald, Ram and Sham. So use a plural verb as the subject is plural. Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck are the best friends. Mickey Mouse is one subject, Donald Duck is the other subject. So we are using these two subjects using a compound word like and. So you should use a plural verb. Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck are the best of friends, a plural verb. Next, compound subjects connected by and which suggest one idea to the mind. Compound subjects like, these are compound subjects means two words connected by the word and, but they gives one idea. For those words, you need to use a singular verb. Like, let us see one example. Examples they have given: bread and butter, time and tide. See examples. Bread and butter is a popular breakfast item. So, though this is bread is different, butter is different, but we have to use these compound words as they express singular idea. Bread and butter, as we express singular idea, it should be used by singular verb. Bread and butter is a popular breakfast item. Next one. Time and tide waits for no man, singular verb. Here also you should use it in the form of singular verb. And next one of the subjects joined by are or nor is plural. So examples, David or his brothers. Example, let us see. Either David or his brothers are going for the party. So here we have used a plural verb. Why? Because either David, one is David and the other one is his brothers. Here, one more subject what we have used is plural. So we have to use a plural verb. Either David or his brothers are going for the party. Plural verb, we have to use it here. Next one. Next sentence. Collective nouns. The orchestra is going to perform before a live audience. So here, orchestra is a collective noun. Orchestra, band, it's a collective noun, but we are using it in the form of singular verb. The subject is a collective noun that can be treated as a singular entity as well as a plural one. When the subject is a collective noun, sometimes it can be treated as a singular one as well as plural one. Like examples, jury and committee. Now see the examples. The jury is unanimous in its decision. Here, the jury, we have considered it as a singular one. Jury is unanimous. Next, the jury differ in their opinions. Jury differ. Here we have considered it as a plural verb. So this also you have to identify reading the context or situation of the sentence. Now we have given task 6. So subject and verb agreement is very, very important when you are making a sentence. As we have noun pronoun agreement is important. In the same way, subject and verb agreement is very, very important to make grammatically correct sentences.